dog style is in that video.
It's the one with the sweet little hat.
I love me some hats.
There we were. Bad company.
Where
We
are
were here
these
in Russian
live
territory
streams
to
at
back
for
up a
the
U.S.
Battlefield 3
counterintelligence
campaign?
operation. A simple support mission, they said.
Are you actually curious about the
Things never
campaign,
really
dude?
that simple, though.
Kind of.
Is it?
I like single
Oh,
player
well, that's your
games.
opinion.
Can't believe you're leading us through another
Single player
minefield.
games are
first
pretty
mission
fun.
You all are
makes
stupid
me
people.
want another World War II game if it
The
has
former down
a
there,
campaign.
Marlow. How much time? Handoffs in 5.
Like
See, like,
1943,
everyone's
they
like,
can call it
There
no,
1944 or
World
something.
War II. But,
Whatever
Jesus.
happened to 1943, by the way? We never got that.
Never did.
it's on Xbox only, and it's never been ported.
Basically,
Never ever.
DICE just doesn't have the manpower, I guess, and EA's like, you gotta bring out Battlefield
GPS
3
is
this
getting
year to
no
compete
strikes
with
on our guy
Modern
down there.
Warfare.
Are you sure he's here,
I
sir?
like,
almost
we don't
tell
really
they
have
did
time to
want to
finish
release
stuff.
it before Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell by the state of the beta that they've been rushing it
We're
hard.
almost clear. Hurry up.
Shit.
I mean, not that DICE doesn't always rush it hard, but, you know, particularly hard.
Battlefield 1944 would be
coming back
fucking
for real.
sweet.
You don't die on
Yep.
my last mission. Marlow, you got a point. Our guy's
I
gonna
mean,
be out
they've
there
got
all alone.
I hope
so
it's the
many-
single player that suffered and not the multiplayer, but odds are.
I'd rather see Battlefield like 1951 happening in Korea.
Well,
But,
apparently... oh, that'd be cool. But apparently it's a different team working on the single player. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
honestly, there isn't much to the multiplayer. You've got all this shit, and you just throw it in there and see what comes out.
the thing is, Battlefield is complex enough that, you know, throwing all those things together and making sure they
Sooner
work
it is.
to the degree that they do is where all the trouble is.
Go.
Or if you can actually laser designate like buildings and shit, or if you just strictly limited to vehicles.
I really hope you can laser people.
Yeah, if it isn't strictly stuck with vehicles, I'd love to be able to just lay something near an enemy AA gun and then have some shitlord
Wait.
pilot get
Patrol.
fucked up.
On my go. Squeeze on my 1. 3, 2, 1.
Not that matters because I'm gonna be using FFARs on my fucking A10 and F18.
Our guy should be meeting his contact now. We best get to position.
Strafe kids with rockets all
Jesus.
day.
You know, I'm starting to think you guys have a fucking point about TCC, man. Some guy just posted a picture of himself almost ODing on fucking opiates. Jesus, on heroin. Heroin and coke.
Yeah, heroin's pretty good.
That's our agent.
So, it looks like the Battlefield Bad Company 2 campaign basically
Let's go.
uses Bad Company 1 as the backdrop.
Archangel, this is
just 'cause-
Bravo 2.
Oh,
I got
hey,
eyes
you
on
know, we're in a
vehicle
World
and
War with
possible
Russia.
HVT subject.
Because
Copy
Bad
that,
Company
too.
1. Okay.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I mean, that's not something that happens, it's just something that's
Archangel,
already
requesting
part of
kill
the
one
backstory.
subject ASAP.
It's basically making
Swords.
fun of Call of Duty the entire
Archangel,
way
he's
through.
mobile.
Bravo 2 actual, hold
Yeah, I
your
guess you
fire.
It's
could say
actually
that, but,
nice
you know,
in
to be
cases
fair, they
that-
were already fighting Russia in Bad Company 1.
I had him. We let that piece of shit go.
You ain't got shit on no one unless I say you do.
Like
Simmer the
Atacama
fuck down.
Desert's
Your
a
time
really
will
good
come.
level. The entire part with the
Archangel,
satellites
subject is
really
gone.
cool.
Vehicle is still present.
Bravo 2 actual, the town has been declared hostile. Secure the vehicle.
The on rails
That's a
sections are
solid copy,
kinda
Archangel. Out.
annoying.
You heard the man.
The mission in the Antonov is really good too.
Okay, we're unfucking this situation ourselves.
What's the storyline for Battlefield 3 apart from like Iran is being a jerk?
Okay, Bravo 2,
There's brown people and they've been talking shit.
target vehicle.
Well, you know, there's that guy
You know?
who's like, hey man, we're not the terrorists, you're the terrorists. Totally. Over here! And that's
I'm gonna interrupt, and I would totally buy a game if that was the fucking
Bravo
story.
2, enemy
Yeah.
Honestly.
Expect reinforcements.
If it was just like
how do you
bullshit,
know it's
like high
not
school.
this? Oh, you mean like playable wise? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, Bravo 2, you are weapons
Oh
free.
shit! Like if I had like a story like that, I'd probably be interested.
Somehow I think it's just going to be like, we invade Iran, stop the PLRs from taking over, Russia gets upset because they're infringing on their oil shit, they invade Iran, they take it back, and blah 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 blah, somehow we just been terrorists. Because of plot.
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 No one's gonna play single player though.
Okay, Bravo 2,
I might when I'm
No,
bored.
people are gonna
Well,
play
that's-
single player. That's what they're advertising.
I'm going to play single player Bullet Launchers, and I'm going to play co-op, and then I'll play multiplayer. Because I'm going to have like 2 years to level up in multiplayer. Why the fuck do I need to worry about, oh god, I gotta have my mass tomorrow.
I gotta say
Got
this,
it,
you know, playing single after multi is really interesting because you know these maps inside and out, and you're like, oh, this is where they came from. You know?
Was it like that for Bad Company?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I'm sure it'll be the same for Battlefield 3.
SOP Leoma was Durandal in that video.
Shakers believe that
plays WoW?
No, listen to this. Shakers believe that sexual intercourse is the root of all sin, and that all people should therefore be celibate, including married couples.
probably.
Predictable, a Shaker community that peaked at 6,000 members in 1840 dwindled to 3 members by 2000.
You're not as good as Luigi 30, sorry. Go home.
Luigi, read me something. Yeah, it's not much different from Luigi.
Well, I gotta say, just by virtue of it being the Bad Company 2 engine, the shooting is a lot tighter than Bad Company 1. Then again, you know, console versus PC. Why can't I drive this Vodnik? I want
Console Luddite scum.
Because you're going to ride in the back and shoot things?
I hope they...
No, I mean it's an enemy Vodnik. I just can't get in it for no reason.
Because of plot. There's probably a guy in it.
Well, no, I shot the guys and everything, but it's just like, well, we don't really want to give you that amount
Well,
of
you probably should have blown it up with the grenade launcher like every other human being.
Well, I did, I just didn't completely destroy it.
You can drive the fucking, what's it called? There's an ATV that appears in like 30 seconds. You would steal that. That's the trick, you jump on the ATV and just drive straight to the truck and bypass like 40 Russians.
Yeah. Also hearing all the calls exactly from multiplayer. The voices, I mean. That's also really hilarious.
I was kind of disappointed they didn't go with the faction-specific weapons-only thing in BF3.
What do you mean?
That Russians get Russian weapons and Americans get American weapons, and that's it.
You want to make the Unlocks faction specific too? That'd be horrible.
Well, let's see, the 416, the AEK are identical.
Enemy choppers!
The
There's
Russian
enough guns there for it to work.
Yeah, the Russians have a variety of really awful-looking SMGs.
Oh, I should have tried to grenade the chopper just to see what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, for every American counterpart, Russia has a counterpart, and you just, I think it would be better since you can hear a gunshot and be like, oh, that's Russian. Or,
Okay, yeah,
that's a fucking American.
being able to use the weapon reports would be interesting, actually.
They'd give each side like a distinct play style, which would be better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Well, I mean, just having the weapons be nearly equivalent, but, you know, being able to work by weapon reports would be good. But then that means you basically be unlocking the weapons 2 at a time. I'm okay with that. Still, you gotta remember, in a game where anyone can pick up a downed enemy's weapon, going completely by reports is never gonna work.
It would add a deeper gameplay. Oh, I can grab this enemy's weapon and kill people from behind the lines.
Yeah, I see your point. Oh, hey,
Like, 1942 is probably the best Battlefield, hands down.
What do you mean?
With the most balanced, probably the best mod community for any game ever, besides maybe Half-Life, and it was generally entertaining.
Did anybody play Eve of Destruction?
Yes, that was a fantastic mod.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
So insane. Like, different than the insane that was the Desert Combat Choppers, though.
Yeah, I liked it better when only like a select few people could actually fly helicopters. It made you feel good for just being able to get them off the ground.
Until you realized the trick to fly helicopters was just literally tapping W.
Yeah.
Wait,
Cool.
seriously? Oh, I know the secret now. You guys let it loose.
Or
you
you
never,
could
like,
use a
know how to
gamepad. Hey,
fly
remember when you
helicopters
could use
or
a gamepad?
What the hell is going on in the Battlefield Goons chat?
I don't know, not in it.
It just had not just
Bravo 2, fire mission is coming online.
posted
Unit
server
clear
plans.
AO. ETA 1 minute. Hold fast.
Kill all puppies, ruin their day. Sometimes play this game.
Kill all puppies.exe.
Apparently for like 364 players.